Hey guys, we are at episode 10 of Fukumenkei Noise, aka the Anonymous Noise, and this episode we have our very first training camp. Now, most would never expect for this series to have a training camp at all, and it's not like sports. We know this is music and we know the characters are involved with that as such. As we know from this episode, as it was told, that In No Hurry to Shout, this is something annual for them since the very formation of their group and the fact when they were signed to a music company. Now for Nino, who became Alice, the original Alice, as it was always meant to be, this is her first time ever going to the training camp. So the whole point of this was for them to, practice on their vocals and on the instruments and to get better before the Rock Horizon festival that's happening during the summer. So while they're at the training camp, we have where Nino, ever since she, started to practice the guitar and she has gotten really good at it, she proposed the idea where she wants to be able to not only do vocals but play the guitar. While Yuzu is the lead guitarist, she will play the rhythm guitarist. And they proposed that to their manager and they thought it will be a good idea. So it changes up the dynamics of where In No Hurry to Shout was usually known for just having one guitarist, a bassist, and a drummer. But this time now with Nino as Alice, she wanted to kind of change it up, seeing as she's gotten so good at playing guitar. She wanted to make it known to the whole audience that she can do that as well as Alice. So it kind of changes the dynamics of In No Hurry to Shout. So just before they go to start their training camp, we have where Momo has gotten permission from his manager to transfer schools. So we don't know when he'll transfer, but he does plan to transfer very soon, so he isn't near Nino and Yuzu, simply because he feels like, we know he wants to stay far from Nino. He feels like his songs are no longer meant for her, and even though he still loves her and he tries to deny that, he intentionally tries to bring her down or, try to separate himself from her, even going as far as to call her band a crappy band, a screw-up band, a low-level band, and that they won't they won't excite the audience at the Rock Horizon, which upsets Nino, because for In No Hurry to Shout, for her, that's a special place where she's able to bring out her voice in hopes that Momo will be able to hear them. So for him to insult and try to push himself away from Nino, it's the worst case scenario. And it's kind of like, tell her the truth, tell her you like her. But I mean, it's either we get a next season of where he actually is truthful to his feelings, or we'll have to continue on with the manga in hopes that he actually really does tell her the truth about everything and that he's sorry for all of his actions. So while he does tell her that, in a way, it does help motivate her, because it makes her want to bring everyone to know of In No Hurry to Shout and to prove to Momo that he is wrong about everything he has said about her band. So also we found out that Yuzu is creating a song. Now he hasn't completed yet because he hasn't added lyrics, but what I really like was Nino, who realized what Momo said, saying that he meant the band was screw up. It wasn't the band he was talking about, it was Nino, because the band itself is already established. For Nino, who is a new member, she has to be able to blend in with the band, and the fact that she's practically new to everything, she doesn't want to bring them down. But luckily Yuzu is able to tell her that you don't have to be perfect. You can make mistakes, and even if you do, you have us to back you up. So even though she always says that she's not going to care for what Momo says anymore, his words won't affect her, we know for a fact that is a lie. She's so much very in love, but she has to deny her feelings because Momo's doing the same, but she doesn't know that at all. And while she's having that talk with Yuzu, once they have their downtime and everything, and she even explains that she doesn't know exactly what she likes particularly about Momo. It's just that for the fact that she knew him for so long that she can't pinpoint exactly what about him she loves, but she just knows she does love him. And I like for the fact, for the first time, Nino was allowed to sing her thoughts. She was able to make up her own lyrics and basically was talking about her frustration about Momo, but she was allowed to let out her feelings through song while they were practicing. And it was known as the title, the person who lit up the fire in me, for this week's episode. Originally, you always knew Momo was the one that inspires Nino to always sing. He's the one that always lit the flame in her. But for the fact that she asks Yuzu that if she can write the lyrics to the song that he is composing, it's now Yuzu's turn. It's now his time to shine, and he's the one who is now lighting up the flame in Nino's heart. It's no longer Momo, it's now Yuzu. For the fact that Nino is taking that step forward where she decides to not only just sing a song, but she wants to be able to bring out her true self through the song by writing down those lyrics that are composed by Yuzu, will make In No Hurry to Shout a formidable team to go against Silent Black Kitty. Now we also find out that while they're in the Rock Horizon Festival, In No Hurry to Shout has a capacity of 5,000 people to view their performance, while Silent Black Kitty has 8,000, and they're both playing at the same time. So whoever can outdo the other gains most of the audience, despite them playing at the same time. If In No Hurry to Shout can capture the people's audience, they can steal some of Silent Black Kitty's audience as well. So it's a battle of the bands, and Nino decides to take that step forward where she's going to start writing her own lyrics to the songs that Yuzu composes, and Yuzu is the one that's, bringing that side of Nino out, and she's going to prove that to Momo and show him that this is not a screw-up band, this is not a crappy band, this is my most precious band. So she's taking the step forward, and I'm really glad she is with the last 2 episodes. So possibly by next week or the final episode, we'll see when these two groups, these two bands, actually go head to head at the Rock Horizon Festival. So if you guys saw this week's episode of Fukumenkei Noise, aka the Anonymous Noise, episode 10, do drop a comment down below on how you felt about this week's episode. The links are in the description box as always, so you guys go check that out. And I'm Kimmy Chan of Anime Legends Podcast, and I will see you guys later. Bye!